growing up, we lived a lot of different places before we went out to California. And up until today, I had played in every single one of them except for one, and this is that one. It's kind of cool. I've been back here since I was a little kid. My dad was stationed here. But I went yesterday in a taxi and drove around and I found the houses that I lived in when I was a kid. Texas was a big deal for me because I was sort of a weird kid, and then I could talk and I could read a little by the time I was like 1 year old. So we lived in Baltimore then, and after a few years we moved up to Boston. And I arrived in Boston with this fucking horrible Maryland accent. You can go to your store door, it's alright, it's just the fucking worst thing in the world. And all of a sudden I'm living in Boston and I'm like, you know, I'm 4 or something, and it's completely uncool. So I practiced talking like I was from Boston really hard. I like said, "Pak Nakan, Habit Yad" to myself every day. Because I didn't want to get my ass kicked. And I got it. I mastered that shit. And then Dad went into the Army and we moved to El Paso. I arrived in El Paso at age 6 talking like a fucking Kennedy. And that was a good shade worse than talking like you're from Baltimore and Boston. I cured myself of that shit right quick. Anyway, I was talking to someone the other day, like, it was a big deal, because I don't know if you remember when you were a little kid, like, there's a whole bunch of your childhood where you have fun, you hang around the house, you're with your family and doing shit. And then there comes this point, like, when you're having fun and there ain't nobody around. When you're on your own, and the first time I really remember that was running around in the dirt in El Paso when I was a kid. Like, I was really into all the snakes. I just remember that shit. So when I was driving around today, it was like, oh yeah, that's what this is where you first learn to misbehave. Perfect. Anyway, I just want to thank all of you, not only for coming out tonight, but for helping me get rid of that fucking Boston accent, because that wasn't going to be any good. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of story about Texas for you, and this song's called Miami, and that's got nothing to do with anything, so. Okay, now this song doesn't have anything to do with Texas, it doesn't have anything to do with Miami either. I thought we were a different point set. This is an old song from back home in San Francisco where I lived after this. So, you'll hear it.